Three enemies and match energies. Your vibe feels kinda off to me. You don't work, you don't get to eat. My team, we don't get no sleep. We built the table, now you on the seat. Can't sit with us, fiend up the speed. We ride the track, you can't catch the beat. Drop the mic, you can't compete. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pink Bombshell, aka Chelle Alexis, aka the pretty little boss, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, is going to be a tattoo tour. So I get asked a lot, because if you don't know, I am a tattoo artist. Well, I'm a retired tattoo artist, no longer practicing, at least not right now. However, I get asked a lot, like, how many tattoos do you have? The answer is, I really don't know. And to be honest, even after this video tonight, we still not gonna know, because I'm not gonna go through every single tattoo that I have, because y'all, I have a lot of tattoos, especially like when I got to the point where I started tattooing myself. Yeah, I just completely lost count. But today we're gonna go through my most, well, I'm not gonna say my most significant tattoos, because a lot of my most significant tattoos are the smallest tattoos I have. But today we're gonna go through my my larger pieces, I guess, the ones that take up the most space. I will try to tell you guys approximately when I got the tattoo, but a lot of them I don't really remember. I'm really bad at keeping timelines, so a lot of these tattoos I really can't say exactly when it was I got them. But as I go through, because I'm gonna try to insert pictures. I did learn how to do that, y'all. So I'm gonna try to insert pictures of, like, close-up pictures or maybe even videos of a lot of the tattoos that I'm gonna show you guys. And if I can find a timestamp as to when I actually got the tattoo, then I'll add it on the screen as well. But if not, I'm sorry. That's not important anyways. The important thing is I got them, it's mine, and it's staying forever. So, where do we start? Okay, I'm gonna start with my chest piece, because as of right now, this is one of my most popular pieces. People see it every single day. I usually have it out, just because I wear stuff like this. So yeah, let's start there. So this, as you can see, it says blessed. Move my necklace. It says blessed with a rose in the background, and it kind of goes down. I'm not gonna show y'all all the way, but it goes down to about right here. Yeah. So this is one of the more recent pieces I got. I did get this piece in 2022, last year. Around this time, actually, I think it was. So y'all, if y'all didn't see my story time about the solo trip from hell, yeah, this was the tattoo that I got in Atlanta by Kilo Ink. I got this piece. I got my little bow on my face, which if you don't know, the bow is significant because it's a part of my Pretty Little Boss logo. It used to be a part of my Pink Bombshell logo, but I'm kind of switching it up. I might still add the bow as a part of the logo, but as of right now, I'm not sure. But the bow is just, it's just me. When you see a bow, you think about Chelle. So yeah. And I also got, during that same time, I got my ear tattooed. Y'all probably won't be able to read it on here because it's backwards. So it says, and I'll insert a picture, but it says self-love and it's backwards. So every time I look at it in the mirror, I see self-love. Well, it says self and a heart, but aka self-love. The significance of this tattoo, if y'all guys, if you can see my ears are kind of funny shaped. I don't want to get into the whole story because I'm probably going to make that a story time, but basically I had to learn really early to embrace my ears because they were different, and you know, growing up as a kid, anything that's different you're going to get made fun of. But I learned at a really early age to love myself and embrace my differences. So yeah, my self-love tattoo was me just finally putting a stamp on it, you know, put that self-love on it so I know it's real. But yeah, so those are the three that I ended up getting in Atlanta around this time last year. And I got one more. Oh, the one that I got in Texas was this one right here. this is basically myself as a Bratz doll. Why? Because, and originally, let me say this, originally I wanted a Barbie, but for everything that I wanted to put in it, it was going to be hard to do. Like, y'all know the Barbie dolls are like really, really tall and skinny, but it was going to be hard to fit all the detail that I wanted in the tattoo on a Barbie doll. So Krystal, the tattoo artist. Oh, by the way, y'all, I think I did say that, but yeah, Kilo Ink is the artist that did this, and I will leave her information on the screen as well, so you guys can go follow her. She's a dope artist. If you're in Atlanta looking for ink, hit up my girl, because she got you. Krystal, if you are in Dallas, in the Dallas area, Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for ink, Krystal is definitely one of my favorite artists. So, yeah, Krystal did this. It has some little butterflies in the background. She has on some little shades. Of course, she has the pink locks. Originally, I intended to make her have a Pretty Little Ball shirt on, but I thought that would just be a little bit too much, because I only had like a slither of space left, because I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this arm too while I'm here. But Krystal actually did all of these this was 3 pieces, and she did these over the course of probably since about, I'm gonna say like 2014-ish, maybe 2015, until last year is when I got this last piece. The very first piece I ever got from Krystal was my artist quarter sleeve. If you can see, there's a pencil right here, there's a tattoo gun right here, a little ink cap, a paintbrush. It's very like abstract, but and then I was super into the leopard print, so I got the leopard print in the background. I know a lot of people think it's cringe, but I still love leopard print. I'm like one of the original cheetah girls, for real, in my heart, in my spirit. So I'm completely satisfied with it. But yeah, so that was this piece. This was my first piece I got from Krystal. I'll insert a picture of it when I first got it, and the year as well, because I know that's somewhere on my Instagram. Even if it's archived, I'm sure I'll be able to find it. And then the second piece that I got from Krystal, which I believe, yeah, I'll insert the year with the picture, but it was this tattoo that I got of Bella Ann, and it has her portrait, and it says Bella Ann. I was going to originally get the date of her birth and death on there. If you guys did not know, Bella was my first child, basically. Don't want to get into the whole thing, but Bella did pass away in 2017, I want to say. I might have that wrong, but I'll insert it. It might have been 2016. Yeah, I think it was like closer to 2016. But anyways, I'll insert that as well. Yeah, it was a tragic accident. Very traumatic. I will never get over it. Yeah, so of course, I had to get her portrait. She's right by my side always, just like she was when she was living. Next. And I'm kind of jumping all over the place, so I'm like literally looking at myself and like, okay, let me go here next, let me go here next. This was one of my first tattoos. I think this was probably my 3rd tattoo that I ever got. It says Miss Sunshine, and that was just my way of, I'm from Florida, so the Sunshine State, I don't know, Miss Sunshine just seemed like the thing to do. It was my design. I actually drew this piece. A lot of my tattoos, even if I did not tattoo them, I designed them. So yeah, that's key. Like, this was way before I even thought about becoming a tattoo artist, but I still drew my own tattoos. So yeah. And then I was also like a ball of sunshine. I used to be like a social butterfly. I'm not really anymore, but back then I was that girl. So yeah, Miss Sunshine just fit. People actually used to call me that sometimes too when I first got the piece. But anyways, on this side I have who did this? I can't tell y'all who did this. I really don't remember. This was before I was like involved in tattoos, and like I said, before I even thought that I would become a tattoo artist. Yeah, I don't remember the artist that did this piece, sorry. But anyways, this was a memorial piece for my grandfather who passed in 2012. This one I did draw up. I tattooed the same thing on my sister, but I got mine years later. She got hers like shortly after my grandfather passed, I believe, but I didn't get mine until years later in like 2000, maybe 15-ish. I don't think I have a picture of this fresh when I first got it, but yeah, it looks pretty much the same. And the artist that did this piece, his name is Michael Carrington, and I'll put his page up as well. Yeah, he's located, I believe, in like Hawthorne, but even if you're in the Gainesville area, he's a dope artist to go to. While we're on that, Michael Carrington also did this piece for me. This is honestly one of my favorite pieces. It's just a heart with a lock, but it has chains on it. And then, so I got this part, the heart with the locks, I got on one day. I forgot what year it was, y'all. Just bear with me because I really don't remember what year it was. But I went back maybe a year or so later. I don't even think it was that long later, but I went back and had the wings added on because, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this piece was kind of hell. It hurt. It really hurt. And the wings hurt too, but getting it done separated like that definitely helped. There's no way I would have been able to sit for this whole piece all in one session. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces. As you can see, like, it's very clean, very crisp. The line work is great. The shading is great. Definitely one of my favorite pieces. And again, that piece was done by Michael Carrington. I just wanted to add a little tidbit that I forgot. This piece was actually inspired by the Bible verse, Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. This was my second tattoo that I ever got. It has, and of course I drew it as well, it's a rose and a butterfly. It has my mom's name across the top and then my dad's name across the bottom. I really like this tattoo because my mom is an AKA, so the rose is pink and green, and my dad is a Q, so the butterfly, I don't know if you can tell, it kind of faded a little bit, but the butterfly is purple and gold. So this piece represents my mom and dad. My very first tattoo ever, I know it's on the back of one of these shoulders. This was my very first tattoo ever. Of course, y'all know how it go when you first get in a tattoo. You just get something small and significant. All of my tattoos have meaning. This one, it means patience and endurance, or at least it's supposed to. I don't know if that really means that or not, but y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. That tattoo, I'm gonna get it covered up, not for the sake of getting it covered up, but the back piece that I want is going to cover it. So yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it was my first tattoo, but that's probably the only real sentiment that it still holds. I mean, of course, I still believe that I need to be patient and endure things in life, but I don't really necessarily need that tattooed on me to do it. So my back piece, which I'm not gonna tell y'all what my back piece is gonna be. I don't like telling people what my tattoos are gonna be until I actually, like, I'd rather show you the tattoo than tell you what it's gonna be, because, you know, it'll be tattoo thieves out here, y'all. Don't sleep. But anyway, so yeah. Next, I guess I'll do my arms now. So on this side, this piece, let me take this off. This half sleeve was done by Lotice or Lotice. I'm not sure how he pronounces it, but I'll leave his page up as well. I got this piece done in Chicago, and it just says pray without ceasing. In other words, just keep praying. Never stop praying. And it has a woman praying with the praying hands. There's a cross and a rose. This piece took forever and hurt, but I'm really happy with it. It is one of my, well, I can't say it's one of my favorites because I got so many favorites now. I think all of my tattoos are pretty much my favorite. But yeah, I do love this piece so much. And yeah, I love the fact that it filled up basically my whole arm. So I didn't have to, you know, keep adding and adding. The words here, of course, Pretty Little Boss, which is the name of my clothing line. But funny story, I got this tattoo all the way back in, it was probably around about 2014, maybe 2015, 2016 at the very latest, but I don't think it was that late. I really don't. It could have been, but again, I'm pretty sure I can find out the date that I got these. So I will put it on the screen. Yeah, anyways, Pretty Little Boss, and this side says Creative Minds. So my LLC is Chelle's Creative Minds, creative with a K, minds ends with a Z. So this is basically my LLC right here, and this is the name of my clothing line. But again, I got this tattoo in like 2015. I did not launch my clothing line until 2020. However, I always knew that Pretty Little Boss would be significant. I always consider myself the Pretty Little Boss because I've always been a business-minded person. I've always been a hustler, entrepreneur ever since like kindergarten. Yeah, that'll be another story time. But yeah, so Pretty Little Boss was just, I already knew that was me. I don't even remember when I filed the paperwork for the business. It was long before I even planned on launching the business. I just wanted to go ahead and secure my name. So yeah, did that, got it in ink. Yeah, can't take it. So this arm now, I actually did this arm myself. Other than the Creative Minds, I tattooed all the rest of this myself. It has been a work in progress. So let me show you guys. And I'll insert a picture too so you guys can see like the details of it. But I'll show you now. Since this picture was taken, I've added a lot to this piece. So you have the Life is a Beautiful Struggle is what it says. And then the background, after Life is a Beautiful Struggle, I went and added butterflies. You can see. I went and added the butterflies, and then most recently, which I say recently, but it was probably about 2 years ago, I went in and added the outline of roses. It's kind of faint right here because y'all know this part hurt. Like, don't even play with me. That junk hurt. And yeah, so now I have the outline of my roses. However, I still need to go back in and shade my roses. I just haven't really been in a hurry, but yeah, one of these days I'm gonna go back and do it. And I think that's it for this arm for the most part. Oh, this one right here, this was one of the first tattoos that I did on myself. It says peace, love, and happiness. And one of my favorite cousins, she also has peace, love, and happiness here. It's a different design, but she has peace, love, and happiness there. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of be like her. I always kind of did. So, yeah, that's that one. This is just the Sagittarius symbol. A client of mine who ended up becoming a friend, she came in and I did that for her, and we were just talking. And I was like, yeah, I still don't have a Sagittarius tattoo. And she was like, why? You need to get one. You need to get one. So I ended up doing it probably like a couple days later. I just ended up giving myself a small one. However, I do still plan on getting a larger Sagittarius piece on my thigh that I am designing. I haven't finished the design yet, hence why I don't have it yet. And what else is here? I think that's all the important stuff. Of course, I have my semicolon here. Of course, as you guys know, the semicolon represents suicide awareness, as well as just keep going. Just keep going, keep fighting, don't stop, keep going. You might take a pause, but keep going, keep fighting. So there's that. And I believe that might be all of my upper body tattoos. Yeah, we did that kind of quick. So now I will go to my legs, and again, y'all, I'm not going through every single one of these tattoos because for one, we already made it to 20 minutes in the video, and for two, a lot of these tattoos are a little personal. Not really personal, but like I just don't want to get into the whole backstory about the tattoo. So I'm gonna kind of go through my legs kind of quick. So starting here, my Betty Boop tattoo. So if you don't know, which you probably don't, because I'm no longer like a huge fan like I used to be, but I am still a pretty big Betty Boop fan. I always have been, really. But the quote that she's sitting on, it says, "And though she be but little, she is fierce." That is a Shakespeare quote. And if you know me and my family, we're all small. We're all tiny. My mom is tiny, my dad is tiny, and all of my sisters are tiny. So that quote kind of just embodies us. So we all have, well, I don't think we all have it yet, but that is basically the matching tattoo for my family. Not my dad. My dad actually does not have any tattoos at all. He refuses. But my mom has it. Oh no, she doesn't have it yet. She's getting it. One or two of my sisters have it. I can't remember if Joni got it. I think Ruthie already got it. Joni didn't get it yet, and Destiny didn't get it yet. So in time, we will all have that tattoo, but just not quite yet. Then this one up under it, I don't even know how to get right now. This is a matching tattoo that I have. Well, I don't know about matching tattoo, but it's like a it's a set. So I have the sun, and my best friend, well, we're not really best friends anymore, but she'll always be my sister, even though we're not as close as best friends anymore. My sister has the moon. So yeah, those were our matching tattoos that we got, and I did both of them. I did hers and then I did mine. No, I did mine first and then I did hers. I'll look and see if I have a video of me doing it. I don't think I do, but if I do, I will insert it. But anyways, moving on. Let's go to my foot. So this one right here, y'all, this tattoo is so funny. It says "Order my steps," and it has little footprints. Y'all don't look at my toes. I know I need a no, I need to get my toes done. So they done grew out. But yeah, so this tattoo, I designed it. It was one of the earlier ones that I tattooed on myself, and it is a matching tattoo with my mom. So my mom actually got hers first, so she was sitting there. I did her tattoo. It was hurting real bad, but I was like, you gotta go through it, you gotta go through it. Y'all, I went to do mine. This is the only tattoo that I've done on myself that I absolutely could not finish. And it's so funny because I drew out the stencil. So when I was having a really hard time sitting to do it myself, my mom actually grabbed the needle and tried it, because at that point all you got to do is really outline. So it's like, yeah, you know, I don't recommend this, y'all. I do not recommend you let your homegirl or your homeboy or your mama do your tattoo for you. But at this point, y'all, I'm literally already in the chair, already halfway done, and I can't finish. So I let my mama try it. No, it was hurting too bad. I couldn't do it. And I believe at the time I was married, I believe I might have let my ex-husband try to finish it too, but I just couldn't sit, y'all. It hurt too bad. So I ended up going to another great local artist in Gainesville, Charlene. I'll leave her page right here. Definitely check out Charlene's work. She's dope and just amazing. But I ended up going to Charlene, and she's the artist who actually finished it for me. So yeah, there's that. And what else? Oh, on the other side, ooh, I have my We Bleed Ink logo. So We Bleed Ink is the tattoo shop that is in New Orleans, which I don't think I told y'all. The guy, one of the guys, I think his name is Tommy Guns, is one of the artists in the We Bleed Ink shop, and he was actually the artist that did these for me, as well as my Bleeding Heart, which is the We Bleed Ink logo. So basically, like, family has it. Everybody that's family of that shop, because that shop really has a dope family vibe to it. So yeah, anybody that's We Bleed Ink family has that tattoo, so definitely honored. I love this tattoo. I actually painted this tattoo on myself in one of my most prominent paintings, which I'll show you. Y'all, can y'all tell I'm so happy I done finally learned how to put pictures on the screen? Anyways, child. So yeah, that's my bleeding heart for We Bleed Ink. All right, now this leg. Now this is the one I'm not gonna really go through all of these, but this one right here, this is a tattoo I designed for me, my sister that was my best friend that I told you all about, that I have the sun and she has the moon, my best friend T, and my best friend Tierra. So when we were best friends in high school, we called ourselves crew affiliated. Y'all, it wasn't a gang, it was just the name of our friendship, crew affiliated. I'm talking about, y'all, we had our own drink, like we used to have little kickbacks and stuff, and I designed a tattoo for all of us, so we all got it. So this is our crew affiliated tattoo. Let's see, like I said, I'm gonna skip some of this stuff. These roses, the funny story is these roses are actually a cover up. As y'all can see, I ain't color them in that good, because at the time I was tattooing myself in my shop in the dark. I don't know why I was doing that. It was one of those things where I was just kind of bored. What was here? Y'all, I don't remember what was there. It wasn't something that I covered up because I didn't like it. It was something I covered up because, oh, it was too small. So the same tattoo, it said evolve and it had a little butterfly on the end. I'm gonna do that tattoo again on myself, but larger, because I want that to be one of my more prominent tattoos. I did love the tattoo, but it was just way too small. I feel like that tattoo deserves a little more space. So I covered it up with these roses. Now at the time when I did the color, I had the outline. I had done the outline years before. The thing about tattooing yourself is you got time. So I don't really be in a hurry to finish stuff. But I had done the outline on top a long time ago, and then probably about like last year sometime, I finally went in and colored it again. I was doing it in my shop in the dark, so I missed some spots, but it's all good, because guess what, I can always go back and put it in there. Down here I have quite a few little matching pieces with friends and old friends. Yeah, like I said, I'm not finna get into all of those, and I think that's it for the most part, y'all. I got a couple smaller pieces that, like I said, I'm just not gonna go into all of those, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my tattoo tour. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if I can find all the pictures and all the timestamps, I will insert them in this video. If you guys have any questions about my tattoos, feel free to leave them down below in the description box, and I will make sure to answer them all. And yes, I plan on getting a lot more tattoos. Ultimately, I really want to pretty much be covered. Like, I don't want to look in the mirror and see open space. I do have plans, like this arm I haven't really touched much because I want it to be for my family, and a lot of stuff I'm still kind of planning out. Thought about getting a portrait from my mom, but I'm not sure yet. My grandmother, who passed away a couple years ago, I definitely want to get a piece for her, and it's probably gonna go on this arm so it can be kind of close to my grandfather's. My sisters, I want to get something for my sisters on here. I was planning on saving this space for when I had kids too. I don't think I'm gonna wait that long though. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is put my kids, something for my kids, like on my neck, because now that I have this, I kind of want to fill in some more up here. Probably not like all the way up here, but at least like on the sides, like make like a collar up to about here. So yeah, your girl is gonna be at it. I ain't there yet, but I'm making my way, so stay tuned for the ink. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm currently editing this video, and I realized there are two very important people that I neglected to give a shout out to in this video. And I probably forgot because I haven't actually gotten tattooed by either of them. However, they are the owners of a couple of the shops that I got tattooed by. And they are, one, my good sis Ashley, who is the owner of We Bleed Ink. So the tattoo shop where I got these two and my bleeding heart. Y'all, Ashley is amazing. I'll insert a picture of us. This was my first time meeting Ashley, and she's just amazing. I did, however, tag her shop in the video, or I showed you guys a screenshot of the shop page. So make sure you go follow the shop page and support her and the shop. If you're in New Orleans, please, 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 y'all, I'm telling you, this is the best place to go in NOLA. This is the best tattoo shop in NOLA, so definitely go support my good sis and her shop, We Bleed Ink. And secondly is OG Poppy, who is the owner of the Kandy shop, which is located in Dallas, Texas. So I believe it's Dallas. Let me look that up. It might be Arlington. My apologies. The Kandy shop is actually located in Arlington, Texas. But if you are in the Dallas, Arlington area, Fort Worth, you can still go ahead and pop in on OG Poppy. Amazing, amazing man. The crazy thing is, I actually learned everything I know basically about tattooing from him. Not directly, but through his YouTube page. So quick little story, not a long story time, but the tattoo industry is so shut. Like, it's full of gatekeepers. So it's really, really hard for a beginner self-taught tattoo artist to really learn the ropes. But OG Poppy really created a platform to teach young learning artists. So a lot of what I knew from my very first time picking up the tattoo gun was from OG Poppy and his YouTube channel, which I will also leave that down below in the description box. And here is the Kandy shop. I'll also insert a picture of my first time meeting OG Poppy. Crazy story, just another quick little tidbit. When I went to get tattooed by Krystal for the very first time, she was working at the Kandy shop. And I went in and I was talking to her. We were talking because that was my first time meeting Krystal as well. And I forgot what the conversation was, but somehow the context of the conversation, she picked up that I had never met OG Poppy. So she was like, have you ever met Poppy? And I was like, no, not in person. Like, no, he's a celebrity. What do you mean? And she was like, you want to meet him? And I was like, oh my God. I was so nervous, y'all. And we took that walk down the hall, right around the corner to his office. And y'all, it was crazy. I was just so happy to meet him. But the most memorable part about that is when I went to meet OG Poppy. Mind y'all, this is me meeting like an idol. So I'm like completely starstruck. But OG Poppy actually knew who I was. He brought up, I don't remember which tattoo it was, but he mentioned like a tattoo that I had recently done. So basically he was following my work. And y'all, that was one of the greatest honors of my life, to be recognized by who I consider one of the greatest. So definitely go support OG Poppy and the Kandy shop. Definitely go support Ashley at We Bleed Ink. Great people, great ink, great vibes. 1000% support them all. 1000%. I think that's pretty much it, guys. But again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm manifesting millions till I got 'em.